Hello everyone. Today is day 17 of the 21 days in the home stretch, and I'm going to read out of 365 Days to Embracing Forbidden Emotions, a daily guide to peace and fulfillment. And here's today. Sometimes the people around you, won't understand your journey. They don't need to. It's not for them. The good quote. I may have learned to seek a lot of affirmation outside of myself. I seek the approvals of others. This imprisons me often without me realizing just how imprisoning it is. When I expect anyone When I expect anyone to differ from who they are, I feel frustrated and victimized when they aren't, to be different from who they are. This is my, hey Ginger, this is my book. I realized that before the edits went in, so I'll have to kind of work through this. When I expect anyone to be different from who they are, I feel frustrated, victimized when they aren't. There's a lot of talk that floats around about the victim mentality that makes it very challenging to admit I have a victim within me. Everyone does. And so I have a lot of company. The challenge is that there's little acceptance around being the victim. I live in a culture that victim blames all the time, so it could be very challenging for me to acknowledge and eventually honor the victim. In other words, the wounded child within me. When I was a child, I was a victim. It's highly unlikely that I could get away or remove myself from the crazy town I may have been a part of. I was too young and dependent on those around me to help me. Maybe I wasn't helped, so I figured things out for myself. Children are actually brilliant in how they learn how to figure out how to adapt and survive their circumstances without outside help. As I start to see how brilliant my wounded inner child victim was, I might judge this part of me a whole lot less and learn to accept and maybe even love this part of me more. This learning to love and accept all parts of me is a pathway to inner freedom and emotional fitness. As I do this, I'm less likely to look to others to understand me because I'm understanding me. Ironically, I experience more understanding from others because I'm now detached from this need. I'm filling myself up from within. Thought for the day: what if today I can practice approving of myself in some small way? Oh, this is a topic near and dear to my heart because you'll hear it thrown around a lot. Oh, there's such a victim. And the truth is we all have an inner victim within us. It's an aspect of us. It's a part of us. And I personally see it's that wounded child, because when we were little, we can't run away. We can't get away. We have to figure out how to survive. But our culture wants, she's such a victim. He's such a victim. Hey, Ricky. And so we don't own that. We don't allow that to be a part of us that really can be transformative. So let's tap. Karate chop. My roommate just went by. So karate chop. Even though I have this part of me that is a victim, and I bet I really judge this part of me, I choose to acknowledge this truth right now. Even though I have this part of me that is a victim, and I'm pretty sure I judge this part of me, what if I could see this differently now? This part of me that's a victim, this part of me that I learned to judge, but that's the wounded child inside of me. The part of me that had to survive in the only way they knew how. So what if I could start to honor and acknowledge this part of me? realize what this part of me went through to survive. What if by doing that, I actually send it acceptance and even loving kindness? And I learn how to embrace all parts of me, particularly the parts of me that I judge. So what if I can be honorable to everything I've been through? And what if that makes a big difference? Because I do have a victim inside of me. And instead of rejecting this part of me, making it wrong, what if through acceptance, I actually find love for this part of me? I reparent this part of me. And a big benefit to that is I seek outside approval less, and I work towards inner approval even more. And what if that happens over time? So take a breath. So again, I can't say it enough. I mean, I know I've judged that part of me. I know I still can, and I just have to catch it and be like, okay, it's that pattern interrupt, which tapping is a great interruption of those things, because it's a theme that probably has a lot of momentum for most of us. So when you start to catch it and you can interrupt it, and even, that's why I say, when you feel victimized, when you're feeling a victim, find a picture of yourself as a young child and look at that part of you, because that's the part that's activated. And that's the part that can use our love and acceptance as opposed to rejection, which is pretty typically what we got as kids. But as we learn to reparent that part of us, it can change so much. So Ginger, great to see you here live. Thanks for being here. And hope you all find this helpful, and see you back here tomorrow for day 18. Bye for now.